Chris, sometimes it's not that simple. You just can't simply go and say, I want 10% added back to my budget to do this. So considering that a constraint, which some of us have had to face, some of us, it's not a matter of do I invest, it's a matter of do I do the right things to stay in business in the last couple of years. So how do I actually do things how do I start this whole makeshift happen and create this environment which allows me to focus on my run like you said before?
Yeah, I think there are three things that you really need to do. One is that you have to make the choice. The same way Kennedy made the choice, the same way Bob Kraft made a choice when he came here. You have to actually choose to make that shift happen and have that be a part of the core belief or vision for your organization. You then need to you need to define what the behaviors or what the accepted norm is for your organization as well. So many of you have seen some of the things that we've done with our always on philosophy and saying this is how we expect our people, and we've suggested to our community as well. This is how we expect them to behave. Think about business. Think about the users. Think about the process and what is it they're trying to accomplish. And that helps you to get closer to the business itself. Know the industry that you're in. Be regarded in your business as a business person. Don't be looked at as just an IT person. When you engage with an end user or with an executive or a peer in the business, engage on their terms. Talk in their language, not in yours. And then the final thing is you have to look across the way that you actually, all of your operational expenses and the way that you maintain and run the operation and say, are there creative ways for me to actually do this?
So what would be a couple examples of creative ways?
I'll give you another example that is tied to us. So I'm CTO of our company. That means I'm outward facing. We also have another executive that's a technology executive within our company, Dave Ramsden, a much taller and more handsome bald guy way in the back there. And his title is Chief Intelligence Officer. So what we've done there is we've changed what IT is within our organization, the IT that services our organization. They're known as IS, not IT, because they provide intelligence or information services to the business. The people who are in that department are focused on user impact, and they are actually held accountable via MBOs and their compensation for setting up meetings with stakeholders in the business to get their input on the things that would help to improve the way that they run their day or they run their business. In fact, right now we have two significant is a better word, significant strategic initiatives within our organization right now that we're focused on, and our CIO is one of the three chief stakeholders in those initiatives, and they're not technology initiatives at all. What we've done, we haven't added additional IT people to make that happen, however.
Right.
What we've done instead is we decided to partner with Atreon. So we've said, well, if our IT services, our IT department were another business, they could partner with us to get certain things done in running the operation. So instead of being focused on how well do I know SharePoint, can I monitor and manage email, can I keep servers and network and all those things up, we actually contract back to our own professional services, our own managed services, to actually provide those services back to the IT organization.
So the equivalent IT organization that we have then focuses, as you said, on the client experience, which is one of our always-on tenets, is also connected to the business, understanding their needs and trying to map that back to a solution. But using an important word, I think, is a differentiation from the way we used to think about IT, is you use the term intelligence. So how has that shift changed and had an impact on our organization? Because it redefined IT as we know it within the company.
I'll give you yet another example within our organization. October, I think it was. In October, we had we have a monthly executive team strategy meeting, and our CIO came in and he had the floor for the day. And he came in not to talk to us about technology, not to talk to us about information. He came in to challenge our sales organization and say that I can grow your sales. This is a CIO coming in and telling Mark Moretti, where is he, Mark? That I can grow your sales and grow your revenue. He had all the intelligence and all the data and information necessary to support that argument and to come up with a unique strategic way in which if salespeople focused their time in certain areas versus others, the data proves that they will get a different result in growing their business. So again, talk about being different coming from the CIO. Here's the CIO challenging the sales team, challenging the director of sales to grow their sales by using intelligence effectively and changing their behaviors.
So the major shift here was to shift the importance from just collection of information and data and managing that, archiving, and doing all the things that typical IT does, but to actually start in the process of helping turning that information into something meaningful and useful.
Into intelligence that we could take action on.
Right.
Yep.